Hello, once again as I make a fool of myself to hundreds, thousands, pushing my luck to millions of people. To speak on whose behalf? Biology. The taxonomic ranks. The most exclusive club of all, species, to which I belong to one, the one and only Homo sapiens. And the family? Hominidae. How many die? How many die? Well, let's find out. Beginning with myself. First, we have to determine whether or not I'm deceased, which is according to perception. I may upload this at present, but does that mean that I'm alive? Will I remain alive after the video has been posted? What if I myself did not post a video upon upload? Upon the time of publication, someone else has retrieved this video. There is a voice, adjacent, in the next room. Is it a family member? Is it a friend? A roommate? We can't be sure. And I don't have the animus, nor the agency, to show you.
I got some blue letters.
A glimpse. Next is genus, which I implicated with the Homo sapiens, represented by the Homo. Now, given my knowledge, I may be confusing the two. I forget the binomial nomenclature and its proper order. Homo sapiens, one is genus, one represents the genus, the other the species. Homo should represent the genus. Sapiens should represent the species, or it could be inverse. And I should be conversant about this. It may not be my primary expertise, but my knowledge should be thus. Next, family. As I stated once more, how many die? No, I'm not asking how many die and who is many referring to? Just how many die, depending on pronunciation. And the suffix die. The die in Douglas. What significance does that have? What syzygy does that have? Stay tuned. We will sooner find out. In an abstract, incomprehensible way. And who would the hundreds, thousands, pushing my luck to millions of people be evinced by? Who would they represent? Who is the target audience that I am intending to penetrate for reasons of capitalism, of manipulation, which see capitalism is synonymous, for an ulterior motive, some agenda unbeknownst to me? Who would they represent? Presuming that I have a target at all. That this reticle is just not aimlessly casting its trajectory into the cosmos, only to be eviscerated or vaporized by cosmic background radiation. Cosmic microwave background radiation. I look concomitantly 13 and 23. Why would anyone want to belong to a species, given the exclusivity? Why would you not want to be part of the domain? The most inclusive club at this precinct, where all are accounted for, or at least the majority. Asterisk. Annotation. Species, you're only allowed into the party if you identify with a strict set of characteristics, traits. In other words, these people are practicing phrenology. They want to study the size and shape of your cranium as supposed indication to your characteristics and mental abilities, which then segues to a quantifiable metric, which is the intelligence quotient. But what is intelligence being divided by? What? What is the division equation that results in this quotient? Are we dividing the brain in half? Are we severing the corpus callosum? Yet more questions without answers. More variables and constants with their respective symbols, arithmetic symbols, and no products. More reactants, more old chemicals. Fruitless in their endeavor to create products, new chemicals. Or at the very least, they've become dysfunctional because the creation results in acids over bases. So now we have to contend with hydrofluoric acid being too acidic, more acidic than stomach acid, and yet still being dissolved into our water, into our drinking water. Okay, yes, also into the water supply in general, which means, we're taking acid. We might be taking acid baths, and, well, perhaps it won't be too bad to wash our dishes in an acidic solution. Maybe that would mitigate the need to wash dishes regularly. Maybe we only need to wash dishes once a week. The solution is so strong that it deters any new bacterial growth, let alone preventing you from any physical contact. Maybe even reshaping the dishes. The acid eats away at various areas of the ceramic, and now you have a Swiss cheese plate. Creative. Chemicals can be creative. And they often are in comics. They create something new. Something transcendental. They create heroes and villains. Yes, that's what acids do. They reside in our stomachs, provided you have healthy digestion. You too can become insert title for hero or villain who either endorses proper digestion or weaponizes it. Look at that, grease, and more grease. What are the ingredients? Oil, more oil, oleaginous, saponaceous, unctuous, lubricious. I think we should reserve lubricious for the hair below the navel. Yes. Don't you think it's strange that we lubricate our hair? Maybe the hair is intended to reside in an arid environment. Maybe the follicles want to be desiccated. Certainly what people decide to do to their skin. Dehydrate. The largest organ in the body. With tanning salons. Feeding the skin with carcinogenics. You get enough of that from solar radiation, from ultraviolet radiation. But artificial has always been the new in, which is rather reasonable, contradictory, considering that artificial intelligence, despite its cation, it's not fully assimilated, at least not for the sentient entities. So long as our self-serve checkouts, automated teller machines, gaming consoles, Blu-ray players, flip phones, do not suddenly animate themselves with a might of self-awareness and continue to keep them extant. However, I cleverly left out smartphones because with voice assistants, Siri, and others, her successors, Alexa, who are the other sisters? Who are the other siblings? The lesser siblings? The middle? What was... You know what? Siri, the eldest sibling that's long forgotten now. It's been supplanted by the more popular siblings. Alexa, most notably. And who else? Oh, again. They're not really important now, are they?